Jam technique, just a 1 minute technique. The most powerful technique is widely used in interviews, in public discussions, and even it is used in spoken English fluency because it improves your confidence level, your communication skills, your knowledge based information, and you are trained to avoid the negative use of words. You are obsessed to use simple language. You should not use lengthy and long sentences. This technique is so powerful to improve your organization of thoughts, your way of presentation, how you communicate your thoughts, and in this way you are avoided repetition, hesitation, and referring to any kind of written or notes. This technique improves to jot down the material or jot down the information in the most realistic and logical manner. So, what is this jam technique? How can you apply it in your spoken English? I am going to discuss it in detail because this technique I have come across recently and I found it so impactful and effective. Why it is effective and impactful? Because in just a 1 minute you have to present what is inside you. You should not lose your confidence, you should not go into the panic, you should be in a composed and confident state. You should start by thanking a note. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to have self introduction or any kind of topic which you have been given. Then you have to jot down, and there are 4 points. First, you have to break down the topic. Select the topic, break down the topic, and give logic, reason to give it validity to your topic, and then summarize what you have described in detail. 4 points. Now you can also use present, past, and future technique in this jam technique. You can elaborate it in the past, and then you can give details and logic with present, and you can also give the repercussions or results which you can see in your future. For example, first of all, if I choose a topic on global warming, how can I elaborate it? I can say that global warming was not an issue or not a serious issue in the past, but global warming is now a deadly issue at present time. Global warming is actually increase in earth temperature. It is observed due to the greenhouse gases, burning of fossil fuels, and deforestation. Now come to the point how it is affecting the human beings and the earth at large. We have observed droughts, fires, floods, hurricanes, malaria, and cancer in the new warmer regions. Now we have to sum up how we can contribute to reduce this global warming. We can plant more trees. We have to reduce the excessive use of electricity and burning of fossil fuels. We have to reduce the excessive use of water. We have to use the alternative resources of solar products. In this way you can summarize, and if you can apply this technique to your spoken English, you have to select why I am feeling hesitant. What are the misconceptions of English language? Now the greatest misconception about English language is that you cannot acquire this language because you belong to a Hindi or Urdu medium or Bengali medium school. You are not living an English community. You are not supposed to speak English language because you are not a native speaker. You have crossed your limit. You are now old one and you can't acquire this language. How can you acquire this language? Because you don't have the mentality, you don't have the right kind of environment, you don't have the resources, you don't have the money to join any online class. These are some of the misconceptions due to which English learners are not learning English language. These are the misconceptions. You can also elaborate it with the help of jam technique. Now what is jam? Just you have to set the timer, but don't go panic. You have to make a mental makeup, a mental picture how I I am supposed to talk about on a specific topic. Just 4 points. Choose the topic, elaborate the topic, give it validity with reasons, and then sum it up with summarization or ending up or wrap up. That's why I suggest you to watch my video and entitled 10 step for program for thinking, for active thinking and speaking. That is very informative video for you to have crack your English fluency. And if you utilize this jam technique in your spoken English will be boosted. Your confidence level, your way of presentation, your communication skills. You should be audible. You should be audible, but you should not speak too loud. You should choose the topic that is understandable, that is easy to understand. You should use the language that is easy to understand. The language should not be too complicated. You should not use long sentences. These are the requirements you should follow, and you should be positive person. You should not use negative sentences in your talk. You should start with thanking note, you should end with thanking note. This is the formula how can you crack the interviews and how you can speak on English. You should start with comfortable topics with which you are familiar with. You have to select a topic with which you are familiar. It can be any topic. Why are you feeling hesitant? What are the hurdles in speaking of English language? What are the advantages you can get by speaking English language? How you can fulfill your dreams by speaking English language? And how can you speak English language in just 1 month or in 1 year and what is the study plan? What is the schedule to speak English language in 1 year? These are all the points you can jot down in. And why I am not being able to speak English? Because I am afraid of making mistakes. You can elaborate this topic and in just 1 minute, and by having this 1 minute you can have impactful and effective impression on the interviewer, on the public with whom you are conversing. So I hope that you have summed up and you have understood what I am trying to say, that in jam technique how can you crack this technique, what kind of language you have to choose, what kind of points you have to assemble, how can you organize your thoughts, how can you be a confident personality by utilization of this technique. And if this video is informative for you, please like, share and subscribe this channel and hit that bell icon because it motivates me to make more videos. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.